Alrighty, welcome back everyone to my Give Me God of War difficulty guide. So in this one, this video is a lot longer than they normally are. Usually they're around 30 minutes. This one is 46 minutes. It is because we are actually getting to Hellhaunt.
Didn't I tell you it'd be fine? Come on.
So that is why it is 46 minutes. So we're just basically going to get a bunch of stuff done. We're going to get a bunch of fights done. And we will be that much closer to the end of the game. I think I probably only have around 4 or 5 more parts to finish this game, so we are pretty close. So just keep that in mind. Once you make it here, I wouldn't say it's easy from here on, but this is where you're strong, and usually when you're strong, it's a lot easier. It's easier than the start of the games usually, so yeah, you shouldn't really be struggling too much on these fights as long as you're running, like, you know, the same stuff that I'm running. Like, you're running Blessings of the Frost, which, as you saw, makes boss fights super easy. If you saw the last episode, I basically just teared up that boss fight just with the Blessings of the Frost, which it wasn't even at level 3, it was only at level 1. If I had it at level 3, I probably could have, you know, killed Ash almost instantly. So, yeah. It shouldn't be too bad from here on, so we will move on to the first fight.
You hitting the road or chewing the fat?
I'm gonna tell Sindri I'm a god. I'd like to see the look on his face.
No, I may have kept your secret too long, but now you will keep our secret.
Huh. Why should we hide where we are? Secrets are Odin's way. Shouldn't we be open? Like Tyr?
Tyr kept secrets too, for good reasons. To protect people. It is wiser to be discreet.
That doesn't mean you should lie to your friends. Or your family.
I'm sure Sindri would... So what? Excited to finally see the land of the giants?
Yeah, but also sad the journey's almost over. Oh, what if we get to Jotunheim and there aren't any giants there either?
Makes little difference to us. Fulfilling your mother's wish is what is important.
Ah! Oh, don't go anywhere. Be with you in 2 shakes.
Father, can I tell him?
No.
Tell me what? Did you put this wheel in your mouth? Oh God, I'll vomit. I'm not kidding. I'll throw up on it.
It is nothing. A family matter.
Oh. Oh, I can tell you a thing or two about family matters.
Let me guess. Your brother isn't as talented as you, and his work is junk.
Those things are accurate. Your point?
It's all you ever talk about, over and over. Do something about it or shut up already.
I see.
Yeah! We're sick of hearing about little people's little problems.
All right. That hurt a little. Let's have a look at your gear then. Oh, I'm glad I'm still useful to you. I'm sure you'll come back when you want something.
Alright, so there is a ogre on this one. Your best bet is to go behind the wall. Kill that suicider. And then what you want to do is you want to use the Blessings of the Frost to almost instantly kill this guy. So as you see here, I get him way below 1 bar so that I could just insta-kill him as soon as I grab him. Try not to get him as low as I did because I can't actually use him to like hit the werewolf or anything. So I had to like wait till he swung. So try and use him to kill the werewolf. I didn't even get him to kill the werewolf. So if you don't, not much of a problem. Just make sure that you focus on the ogre first, and then you go after this werewolf after. And you should be good to go in this fight. This fight is very easy, just based on your power level, because you can easily just freeze him, and you can maul on him with the Blades of Chaos, so it's not entirely too bad for this fight. And that should be it for about a minute or two until we go on to the next fight.
Okay, which way up?
Why did you speak to the dwarf like that?
Aren't you sick of hearing about him and his brother?
Of course. But it serves nothing to make an enemy of him.
You should know the truth, even if it hurts.
It was needless and unkind.
Truth is more important than kindness.
Your mother would disagree.
She wasn't.
There.
She really didn't want anyone to open. Why let a deadly curse?
Alright, so here's a very simple fight right here. I think it's just 2 enemies. Your best bet is to try and attack the one in the back that's blocking. Try to hit him with the L1 attack to break his block. And once you break his block, you can very easily kill these guys with the blades. Very simple fight. We'll move on to the next one now, which is just up ahead, which is a lot harder than this one was. It's actually going to be a pretty hard fight, so just be prepared for that.
Why don't you let me carry her up from here?
No.
Why not? We're almost there.
Can you? After the way you spoke of her, I question that.
What? That she wasn't a god?
She was better than a god. And you shall not dishonor her.
Fine. Carry her yourself.
Alrighty, so you're gonna be facing more of these jumpy enemies. The ones that like to grab onto you, except they're not ice enemies, they're poisonous enemies this time. So just try not to let them hit you too much, because these ones compared to the ice ones, they would just freeze you. These ones would poison you. And since you're on a really hard difficulty and you're gonna take a lot of damage, the poison is not recommended by me personally. So I do get grabbed here. You are gonna see the poison can be pretty bad at times, where you will lose a pretty good amount of health, especially if you keep getting grabbed over and over as well. It'll really mess with your health. So just try not to get grabbed too much. As you see here, try and isolate them all in front of you, like stand towards where you first climbed up at, and that is probably your best bet, so that none of them can sneak up behind you and try and hit you or try to get a secret grab on you. So you just want to do that. You can go up to the middle of them like I do, but I only really did this because I knew what all the attacks that they had, and I knew when they were doing the jump attack and when they were doing the grab one. That's the only reason why I was standing in front of all of them, is so I could also get through this fight a lot quicker. But it's not too bad. I recommend you just use the blades in this. You saw me using the axe. Use the axe for the Blessings of the Frost, but other than that, I recommend you don't use the axe, because it is a lot slower, and it can only hit one enemy at a time compared to the blade, which can hit up to like 8 to 10 enemies at a time. And that is it for this fight, so we will move on to the next one.
All along that we were gods. Why come up with this story about Odin trying to follow us to Jotunheim before we get there or whatever? Seems like they want us dead because we're gods? They think we're a threat?
I suppose we can't rule it out. But Odin's ways are subtle, and his purposes are...
Enough about Odin and his whole stupid family. Whatever. I suppose that's Odin's doing too. Nice try. His mother always said all gods were evil. But we're not. Tyr wasn't. Freya neither. The Aesir gods, that's who's evil. And you know what? Odin's right. We are a threat. Because we know what they are and we know we can beat them.
Well, not all of them. Not yet.
Magni did his worst, and he's dead. They're no better than us, and they're gonna be sorry they picked this fight.
Thor! Blame me. Me. For what you did to Magni. My own father called me a coward.
Looks like he did more than that. Move it, or we'll pick up where he left off.
I'll kill you. No. He is beaten. Not worth killing.
He should pay for what he said about Mother.
I said no.
But we're gods. We can do whatever we want.
That's what I said to your mother, right before I gave it to her.
What are you doing?
This is a much better knife than Mother's.
You killed against my wishes. You lost control.
Haven't you been teaching me to kill?
I've been teaching you to survive. We are gods, boy. And that makes us a target. From now until the end of days, you are marked. So I teach you to kill, yes, but in defense of yourself. Never as an indulgence.
Nobody cared about him anyways. What's the difference?
There are consequences to killing a god!
Why? How do you know? How do you know?
Watch your tone, boy.
Whatever. Whatever.
Alrighty, so right here is the next fight. Very easy. Just throw your axe at them to stun them, and then you just run up to them and you start mauling. Usually the R1, and R2, I think it is. Yeah. Usually that attack really works good because then you can make them go flying in the air, and then you could combo them while they're in the air. That's what I usually do, especially against these enemies who like to burrow underground. Since you're comboing them in the air, they don't get any time to try and go underground. So just keep that in mind. You could also try and freeze them and hit them with the blades. That works too. But since obviously you weren't allowed to see any of their attacks, they will do a spitting attack, which you can block. So just watch out for that move. And other than that, they are a cakewalk. Alrighty. So there is one enemy up here because Atreus kills this one, and there's nothing you can really do about it. So there will be another enemy up ahead, and very simple. All you really have to do is just you either break the block or you can use your heavy attack. Well, not or. You break the block and then you use your heavy attack. I don't know what I was saying there. Alrighty, so after you kill this guy, then you will move on to the next room, which will have the dogs in it.
Oh yeah, this one.
Alrighty, so for these dogs right here, I did waste an ability for some reason. Not entirely sure why. So right here, I just try and get the dogs killed almost instantly because the dogs are the most annoying. So once you get the dogs killed, this is a very easy fight. It is just a bunch of normal draugrs and one armored one. So you do want to kill the one that has the 2 axes first because he will level up the most sometimes. Sometimes he'll level up to like level 4 and 5 and he'll turn purple, and then he just gets annoying to kill. So just kill this guy first. If you want to do it in the order I did, you can. I killed him first, then I went for the tank next, and then I killed the last guy. That's the order that I killed them in, because I found it the easiest. So you don't have to do it in the same order, obviously. I just recommend that you kill the axe guy first because he is the most annoying out of all of them. So make sure you do kill him first, and then this fight is over with. This is another very easy fight. Most of the fights in this video are going to be super easy. There's just a bunch of them that you have to do, but that's it. There's not really there's not any particular fight in this video that I would consider challenging.
Destroyed.
Even if we could take the car, the next platform broke when we fought the dragon. Did you already forget?
Come, boy.
I can't learn if you won't teach me.
You do not heed my lessons.
I've done everything you asked, and all I wanted was the truth. Where did you get your fire blades? Why did you hide them? You said there are consequences to killing a god. You used the blades to kill one. Who else did you kill? Before Magni? How many? Do you hear me?
I heard you, and these are not subjects for discussion. Do not push me, boy.
Fine. Amir, guess what? I know everything I need to know now. I have nothing else to learn.
Ah, congratulations.
Whoa! This'll be easy!
Alrighty, so here's another fight here. So you want to freeze the one on the left, run up behind him like I did, and then you just do the axe combo. This axe combo is does a lot of damage, surprisingly, even later in the game. That's why I really like this combo here. And then you get two more enemies. Very simple. Just throw your axe at them to freeze them, and then you get close, and then you kill them. Very simple. And that is it for this fight. There is another fight in this area, only because... So, I'm not really going to obviously do side missions, but there is a little side fight that I am going to do here to get one of the runic attacks that I use. I actually know exactly where it is. It's in this area. So you will have to do a side fight to get it. It's not too bad, as long as you follow what I did. You shouldn't really have too much trouble with the fight. So, but obviously it's not mandatory. You don't have to do the fight, but you know, it's up to you, obviously.
What does this say?
It says, don't wake him. Whatever. We've killed everything else in this mountain. Who else wants a taste?
Alright, so as you see here, I am just waiting until this ogre comes under it. And as soon as he does, I do my light runic, which gets him down to only 50% of his health. Then I use my heavy runic for my blade, and then I use the Blessings of the Frost to finish him. So that is basically how I insta-killed this ogre. So that's this optional fight basically done. The ogre's the hardest part because I think it's, what, level 6 or 5 he is? Something like that. So I let a couple of these enemies die, and then I obviously kill the ogre. And that is basically it for this fight. That is the optional fight done. So yeah, now all you have to do is kill this last tank. and then you have to grab the item, which will be shown how to do. I don't really have to explain it. You'll just see what I do. If you do need an explanation though, you just have to take the orb where you use the winds of hell. You have to put it down under where the chain is, and that is it. And it will. You will have to find the wind of hell, but it's very easy to find. It's through the wooden plank, straight ahead. Alrighty, so what you want to do is you want to break the wood right here, grab the chest, and this is where the wind of hell is. So you want to grab it, take it over to the other pedestal, and now you want to climb the chain, and then you grab it from up here, and then you will be done. That is the side mission part done, and you will get the heavy runic attack that I will probably be using for the majority of this game from here on out.
The tunnels I'm seeing in the walls up here show signs of recent dragon activity.
We already killed that dragon.
Ah, did you then? Well, how'd that go?
Alright, so here's a Frost Ancient. Very simple fight here. So you want to stand next to this wall. As soon as he opens, you throw your axe, heavy attack. You run behind the wall. You grab the piece on the floor, and then you throw it at him. Right here it glitched. He actually didn't get a piece, unless if it's a chance. I'm not entirely sure if it's chance-based or if it was a glitch. So now that the orb was on the floor, I threw it at him. Right here, I got another very odd glitch where I was throwing it right at his chest and it wasn't doing any damage. Very weird. Not entirely sure what was happening for those two, but now right here, I just keep throwing it at him. Do it around 3 or 4 times, then I jump to get the extra damage before he gets up. And that is 50% of his health gone, just like that. So you just want to repeat the exact same thing, where you stand next to the wall. Wait for him to do his little shockwave attack. Go behind the wall, wait till it ends because you're out of range. Throw it at him. Keep hitting him in the chest. And you want to throw it 1, 2, 3, 4 times before you jump on him. And then you grab him. You get the insta-kill. And that is it for this fight. Very simple. We will move on to... I actually think that is all the fights. I think that was actually the last fight of this video. No, actually. There's one more fight, which is a realm tear, and then that will be the last fight of this video.
found something.
Armor piece? Oh, I hope it's a new armor piece.
Alright, well, I guess you could technically consider this also a side fight. Because I don't think you have to do this. Which, at the start, I did not realize, to be honest. So I just kind of did it. So this was my strategy for this fight. You run to this corner, because it has a bunch of barrels that you could blow up that does a lot of damage. I blew it up on the guy that had the shield. And make sure you do focus on killing those enemies, the suiciders, obviously, because they will try and suicide on you. I do get hit by one, and only one. I don't think I get hit by another one, but you do have to watch out for them because they can be dangerous at times. Now, when this boss here spawns in and you've killed everyone else, the way that I did it is I pushed him to the corner with the Blessings of the Frost. I used this heavy attack to make him go flying in the air, and then I used my light to throw him off. Obviously, that might not work for you, so you could still do the same strategy because it will murder a lot of his health, but you do have to use the blades, so just keep that in mind. And that is actually the last fight of this video. The last 10 minutes is just cutscenes and just running around. So hopefully this did help you, and I will see you in the next video, which will be in Helheim.
Come on, you two. The silence is getting unnerving.
Don't worry about it. We're focusing.
Nearly there now.
Finally.
Boy, the rune.
Carve along that. Wow. XIX. We made it.
Beautiful, isn't it? Why, I remember once... Brother, look out!
Miss me.
Run, boy! Cross the bridge!
No! I'm a god too! I can do this! Get off him!
Really?
Walter, let him go! Take me instead, I'll do whatever you...
Shut up! All this time I thought I needed you. But you're just meat. Turns out the boy's the brains.
No! You broke the gate! That was our only way to Jotunheim!
stupid son of a bitch.
Get out of here, boy.
Yes, by all means, Junior, run away. Let Daddy do all the heavy lifting for you.
Ah! Let go!
Calm down, boy. You are not ready for this.
I am ready.
Boy.
And here I thought my family was fucked up. Oh, your father is right, boy. You are far from ready. Now, would you be so kind as to hold this for me? Thank you.
Atreus!
Don't you know when to give up?
Alright, so this isn't technically considered a fight, but you just have to press R1, L1 to counter. For this one, you just gotta spam R1. For this second one, all you have to do is you have to avoid his attacks whenever he attacks left or right. So you just want to block right now, and then you want to dodge the opposite way, and then you want to hit R1 or R2 to attack him. And that is basically it for this part. It's not really a real fight. He does like no damage to you, so it's almost impossible to die here, unless if you obviously like miss every single one of your dodges and every single one of your punches. Very simple though, and yeah, that is pretty much, I guess, the last quote-unquote fight, I could say.
Who's activated the bridge? Hey, I asked you a question.
It's locked in! And when the bridge opens, the full weight of Ascot will come crashing down on you. It's over.
Is it? So be it. No! Listen to me!
Let me out!
Let go of it now or I will kill him. You know I will. What did you do?
Boy,
I'm here.
stay still. You will listen to me and not speak a word. I am your father, and you, boy, are not yourself. You are too quick to temper. You are rash, insubordinate, and out of control. This will not stand. You will honor your mother and abandon this path you have chosen. It is not too late. This discussion is far from over. We are here because of you, boy. Never forget that.